Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Emily. And good afternoon. What's up, cool gamer? Hope everybody's day started out good. I put on my community page there won't be a nighttime stream because I will be going to Buffalo to see my pain doctor that I haven't seen in probably like a year. Hi, UK medic. How you doing? And plus, I haven't done a morning live and it seems like forever. So, about with hunting season, I'm out until we get up at 5, go out at 6, and then typically we stay out till like 8, 9 o'clock. So, by the time we get back in, I don't feel like going live. All I want to do is go to bed. Well, that's good, UK medic. I'd be enjoying the day off too. Good morning, Stephen. I don't expect Wayne to be in because he's normally sleeping. But who knows? He may surprise us. But I was going to go out and edit flurried a little bit. And I'm like, well, maybe the deer will be out this morning. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just go back to bed. So that's what I decided to do. But I'll be leaving here around noon. Because I can't check into the hotel out there until 3. Which to me, I hate that they have such a late checkout or check-in. Because checkout's 11. And you mean to tell me it takes 4 hours? And granted, yeah, I know there's people out there, but I've never seen. The only time I've seen that hotel like pretty full is the one year Jamie and I went out and big snowstorm, and we had just gotten off the exit for our hotel, and there was a massive accident with tractor trailers and cars and everything like that. And they had shut down the whole New York State Thruway. And it was shut. I had 2 doctor's appointments, so we had the hotel for 2 days because they were separate days because my surgeon can only see on, I think, a Thursday. So I had seen him and then my pain doctor. And I kept praying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they have the throughway open. And then for my surgeon, I can go the back way. So I went the back way to go see him. And then by the time the pain doctor, it was open. Steven, I don't think so. If I do, it'll probably just be a quick pop-up on my phone, probably around the same time. But my phone overheats so bad, so it definitely won't be a long one if I do. Because StreamYard, well, even just watching YouTube on my phone heats it up so bad, and I really need to replace it, but I just haven't yet. But if I was going out for a couple of days, then I'd bring my laptop, but just for one night, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I will, Steven. I said it's just to see my pain doctor because I haven't physically seen him in probably close to a year. Good morning, Youper. So, and plus he hasn't seen me since I've lost 47 pounds either, so. And he always, every time I do a phone appointment with him, he's like, oh, you come out next time to see me. And I'm like, well, with my health, I haven't been able to come out with my doctor's appointments so sporadic. So, yeah, and when those are done, I'll have to have you drain them and throw ice and water on them. Boiling up some chicken eggs because they're still laying like crazy. My turkeys, they really haven't been laying. And it was so strange. They laid eggs that had no shell. It was just the membrane. And they felt like one of those stress balls. It was like the weirdest thing. And even though I give them, Mark's probably still sleeping. Mark, how you doing? Ever since you started saying that, I always just gotta be like, hiya, Mark. I can't talk with that accent, and it's funny because, like with New York City, you wouldn't think like 200 miles away that we'd have such a different accent. And my friend Wayne, that I've known for 23 years, he's from Long Island, so he has that accent. And every time I talk to him, like on the phone and stuff, I just die laughing because it blows my mind that the accents are so different from, like I said, literally 200 miles away. Yes, it is bizarre. Yes, it is. And it's crazy because I've been all over New Jersey. They don't have that accent. To me, they don't sound any different than the way I speak or whatever. Everyone says I have an accent, but I don't know if I do. So this morning, I had to edit last night's live. Well, last night I put it on private because all of my stupid mouse likes to go wherever it wants to. Okay, Youper, have a great day. Yeah, I don't know what it is either. Even when I lived in North Carolina, this little older lady, she'd come in, and I'm telling you, she'd spend like $200 on lotto tickets. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Well, anyways, she was so argumentative. She'd want to argue with me that I'm from Wisconsin. I'm like, no, I'm from New York. No, you're from Wisconsin. I'm like, ma'am, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm from. But it was because of a little bit of a North Carolinian accent with New York, I guess. She thought I sounded like I was from Wisconsin. The timer went off. But I told her, I'm like, I don't know. I've been to Wisconsin and people really don't have an accent there either. I think it's in the dish when I did the tacos. How you doing today, Dave? But anyways, she had such awesome luck with lotto tickets, and I would always pay attention to the way they looked, when you tear them off. Like certain ones have a line. And I told her, I'm like, if you buy 2 more of this, you'll win some money. I can't guarantee how much. She's like, well, how do you know? I said, I just have a good feeling. about him. Okay, Mark. Tasha's always lurking too, all the time. But yeah, she'd come in every day, and she just cracks me up. Yeah, I dumped the whole ice cream in. Wayne's still sleeping, Dave? I know he said the one time when I do the morning live, he's not in because he's normally still in bed. Great to hear, Dave. I'm doing pretty good. I don't feel as tired as what I normally am, but which is definitely a plus. Because I'd already be sitting here falling asleep. I don't think I took my meds. So what are you doing today, Dave? Well, if you had a cat, I'd tell you to go throw it on him. But then he'd probably be a grumpy boy when he woke up that way. Yes. They're just sticking in my purse, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was up the first time at 5. And like I said, I was debating whether or not to go hunting, and then I'm like, well, if I gotta drive 3.5 hours, I really don't feel like going to sit out there. And then it's like, well, then if I get a deer, then I gotta take care of it, and then I gotta hang it up, and then I'm like, no, not doing all that work. So I'll be back. Hopefully, well, I'm not sure, but maybe I'll be back in time to go out Wednesday because my appointment's at 10:15. So provided my pain doctor doesn't get behind on his schedule, then I should make it back in time to go out in the evening. So, but other than that, I ain't really doing nothing. Gotta go mix chicken grain, put some diatomaceous earth in the coop because that helps cut down with the smell. Plus, it's food grade, so it don't. We set the timer for 5 minutes, and then they have to be drained. Cuts down on the smell. Yes, Melissa. I'll probably be leaving here around noontime, 11:30, 12 o'clock, somewhere in there. I had to go to the bank for my mom and myself. That's all good. But yeah, I'll be going out. And then my appointment tomorrow's 10:15. Kind of excited to see my pain doctor. Oh, I will be. I always am. I'm kind of curious as to how much snow they still have out there. Because Jamie and I went out the one year. Good morning, Elliot. In a big snowstorm. And it was so bad. I had my ex-husband's pickup truck and couldn't really do over like 40 miles an hour. And if you tried to, you'd be sliding. And then when the tractor trailers go flying by you, there is so much stuff on the road that it sloshed right up over top of your windshield and you could not see. And a lot of people were slamming on their brakes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please do not wreck in front of me. Well, I can take a picture of one and email it to you, Melissa. I mean, actually, if I knew where to get some dry ice, I could physically mail you some snowballs. But you'd probably want to let them thaw out a little bit before you threw them at them, because they'd be rock balls and not snowballs. And then they'd get knocked out. Yeah, you definitely, if I send them to you in dry ice, then yeah, you're definitely gonna wanna let them thaw out. Because you hit him with that, and he's gonna be knocked out for the count on the ground. But yeah, I think we only had like one ice ball fight when we were kids, and let me tell, we would not aim for like the head or anything like that. But oh, they would hurt. Leave a bruise. But hey, we were kids, so we always had fun anyways. Or we'd make them and weave them, and we'd have like built a snowman like that day, and then made snowballs and let them freeze. And then we'd start throwing them at the snowman to leave holes in them. So, and I told Jamie, I said, well, when we get some snow, we need to make some derogatory snowmen and put them in the front yard, so when the snowplow drivers go by, they can see them. I would die laughing. Well, you wouldn't be able to make, I'd say come up, but we don't have any snow. So you wouldn't be able to make one here. Probably still could in Buffalo, but well, if I was rich, Melissa, I would hire one of them planes and have them fly over and dump a bunch of snow on top of your house and around. Yes, it's fun, Dave. I mean, you kind of have to like sitting there in silence, I guess, or you get to watch squirrels and the chipmunks and the birds while waiting for the. Yes, that definitely would probably go viral. I would definitely make a video. I do have some hats at least that I could put on them, and maybe put their name across the chest of the snowman. But yeah, it's fun, Dave. Um, the excitement part is when you actually see a deer. Now, your adrenaline starts rushing, so whether you can like shoot it or not, or if you just see it run by, then your adrenaline gets rushing, so then you're even more alert, looking at everything, watching for movement. Hey Pedro, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Morning, John Paul. Now, Melissa, you definitely gave me an idea. I got some ball caps. Have Jamie do the snowman. we'll put KP on one and Hog Leg on the other. Take a video and put it up. That, oh my gosh, that would be so hilarious. Now I'm gonna have to pray for some wet snow. Hiya, J&J. How you doing? Well, I don't know about getting rich. You'd probably get rich if I dumped a bunch of snow on your property and then you built a snowman out there, considering you'd be the only place that had snow. But I would always like to do that for, you know, like a family each year, you know, somewhere in a state where they don't get any snow, and to be able to just drop some snow and, you know, give them and their kids a white Christmas. That would be so awesome. Yeah, you gotta love. See? But mom went with fiber optic, so I mean it's definitely been a lot faster, which is good. Well, Hogleg's just gonna have to wait until I get some wet packy snow, and then he can know what we're talking about. Thank you, Dave. I definitely want to get some more. We got in. Yeah, mine is lagging bad. But yeah, I was super excited too, Dave. I didn't even know if I got it or not. Um, but because you don't want to go looking right after. Um, but I had got up just to go see if there, you know, was, I could tell that I hit him, which there was. So then I went back and sat in the blind, messaged my son, asked him to come out. So waited a good 30 minutes. Um, but yeah, I was super excited. I still have to take care of it yet, but I'm gonna wait until mom gets home so that way when I get it skinned down and can get it cut up, then I can finish cutting it up and getting it vacuum sealed. Yeah, I've never made venison sausage, Melissa. I've made hamburger before, and I used pork fat because I had raised a pig one year, and when I had it butchered, I told the butcher to save me all the fat off of it, and that's what I used to grind with the venison to make the hamburger. Yeah, I mean, it was I mean, obviously it's a young deer being it was just a button buck, so it doesn't have horns. Um, which here, if their horns are under 3 inches, you have to put them on a doe permit. Even though they're male, they're still tagged as a female for that reason. Which I've never gotten a big buck. I've seen big bucks, but I get buck fever and I can't pull the trigger. which is super frustrating because I would love to get one and have the head mounted. At least once in my lifetime would I love to get a big buck. So I see like High Gear doing okay, Melissa. Love you too. Yeah, I hope you get it, dear J&J. How much longer do you have on your season, or do you hunt? Like here we got bow, crossbow, regular season, and muzzle loading. But here I just hunt typically regular season, which is from the 19th to December 11th. Yeah. And plus, I'd like Jamie to get her first one ever. I mean, she's seen some, but they were just hauling butt with a purpose. So, no way you're getting a shot off when they're running like that. And like me, unless if you don't have a good shot or whatever, don't bother, because then I don't like injuring stuff, especially because I love all animals, even the creepy crawly ones. So I don't like, intentionally injuring something. I mean, this summer I saved a bunch of bees and the wasps. Granted, I don't like getting stung by bees and wasps, but they do help with gardening and your flowers. So if I can, I try to save them. And most time they won't sting you anyways. I had a couple of them, like blue wasps. I think they're mud wasps. I saved a couple of those, and they just sat on my hand and flapping their wings till they dried out. And the dragonflies. This one dragonfly, I saved it like 3 times because I'd put him on my hand, and he'd like get dried off and then go to fly away and then right back in the water again. And I'm like, would you stop trying to drown yourself? I don't know what the heck's been in the air. I mean, my eyes always itch, but past couple of days, they've been really aggravating. A sleepy, tired puppy. And this will be little bear's first road trip and hotel trip. I know when we had when the little baby was alive, she loved going out, and so did Remy, because they don't have carpet on the floors in the rooms, and playing around with Remy with his ball and stuff, and he go chasing it and slide across the room on the floor. But I can't. Not to him. And not that I'd have to park like in the middle of a parking lot with Remy because he don't like anybody getting by the car. Super protective. So what's on your guys' agenda for the day? Rem, what did the matter? What's up, Dave?
What's up, Tasha? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Be good if my eye would stop itching.
Yeah, my eyes do that too.
It's always my right eye.
Yeah, because the season, all the allergies are out there, and all that junk, all the dust. If you have your house probably a little dusty, it gets in your eyes and stuff. I got a room I got to clean. I got dust in my room up. I got too lazy. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I had bottles on my floor over there too because I was doing my last shit and do nothing. Well, now I'm taking them out of my room and cleaning it up. I got to start doing my greeting cards and my keyboard and start playing it. I've done nothing. Wayne got me for my birthday. Someone gave it to him, sitting in the corner and do nothing with it. I was too damn busy because I got a stand they gave it to me and my brother fixed it. But I'm afraid it might fall down and hurt the keyboard,
Yeah.
Not that sturdy. So I said, oh, man, I ain't going to do nothing with that. And my brother tried. I straightened it out. I said, it was looking still a little shaky. I said, I want to try to use one of my like my table or something, put it across it and play it,
Yeah.
But you see how big it is?
I don't think so.
I'll show you right now. I don't know where. That's why I'm scared to break it,
Oh wow.
Yeah. I could play it, but I had another one I played and it got a little bit of buttons. I got all these buttons, got the book to it. And I say to him, what's these buttons for? What are these?
Yeah.
I'll figure it out after a while. Still gonna go through it with the book and make sure I get my keyboard. The thing is with the keys, the other keyboard, but they said B and C's on the left hand side, the rest of the keys are on the right hand side. So I looked in the book the other day and showed me. I didn't know that. I must not have been paying attention. I'm trying to play it and see if I can play without the book. I can't do that.
Yeah, I had one of an old time, but it was an organ.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I saw them old-fashioned organs. It was like some little.
Yeah, it was probably about like this big.
Yeah. I saw one of them.
And then the keyboard down here, and then it had like a bunch of these different.
Yeah. Because the old lady was playing it on YouTube. Old lady, old Chinese lady. She played that thing. I said, "Well, what you eat some sugar this morning?" She was going on like she had some sugar cubes or something. I was laughing about it. She said, She said, I don't eat no sugar. I just had my fried rice and my spring rolls. I said, all right. I saw her cook one. She had all these spring rolls on the table. She had a pan in the middle. Had all fried rice. I'm gonna come over and eat with you. Come on, yeah, I like you. Come on. And she was laughing at me, laughing and shit. She
Oh yeah,
died.
I
She ain't
can
around
eat
no more. She
spring
died.
rolls and
That
egg
lady died.
rolls.
Tasha, that lady died. She ain't around no more.
Well, that's not good.
She I guess she fell asleep. She was in her mid-90s.
Oh wow.
Fell asleep and never woke back up. Natural causes. That's how Hope High died. Natural causes.
Well, that's the best way to go is in your sleep.
Yeah.
You just go to sleep and don't wake up.
Yeah. God makes sense. I got time to take it. That's it.
I don't like I've had to watch like my grandfather and my grandmother just wither away basically, and
Sorry to hear that.
I did not like it at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard to lose a loved one. My mother, right? She had this operation, and the doctor
Mhm.
operated on, left all the tools inside of her, like the knives she cut her with, left them and sewed them up, left them inside of her, didn't take them out.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So over the years, she had MRSA, and the doctor Briggs told my sister not to open her up, and they opened her up, she died. Told him never open her up again. She just keep her, don't open her up. I guess my sister did it and she ended up killing her. So
Well, that should have been on the doctor for leaving the damn tools in there.
not my I ain't gonna talk about that, but anyway, she's wrestling with God now, she's wrestling with God. My my church did something, and my brother got mad about it, but that's another story. But she died in the nursing home. They put her in a special care facility,
Yeah,
and she died in there. So
yeah, my grandma did too. Her and I were super connected, and my aunt had called me um to bring my kids in to see her because they were her first set of great grandkids,
oh yeah,
and I'd go and talk to her and stuff, and I could sense that she was in pain. Well, we all had to come in the next day,
uh,
and I had told the lady, I'm like, my grandmother is in a lot of pain, and you need to do something. So they gave her an injection of morphine, and that was it.
yeah. But when I think me and my sister was up the hospital, and she was talking about going home with her mom. They know she's going to pass away, right? So
Yeah,
God came to my brother Wayne because he's a Christian. He said, "We're taking your mother to heaven now. We're taking your mother." They told my brother Wayne. So the next day I was at home, and the doctor called me on the phone. And he goes, "Oh, you better tell your sister or your brother come down and see your mother. She's going to pass away. She don't got much time." So
yeah,
that was it. Yeah.
it's
You know
sad.
what? The thing I couldn't do, I'm sorry, but I couldn't go near a coffin. I went near a coffin. I couldn't bend down to go near her and stuff because I was petrified from it. I don't know why. You seen your mother and used to seeing your mother walking around.
Yeah,
That scared me. So I didn't want to. I don't know why, man. I bended down and say goodbye to her, but that's it. But I was scared, man. I just seen her laying there. I said, "Damn, you used to be alive." And he
well,
said,
it's because one, they don't look like themselves.
"Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
no,
they try to do it, but they don't know the person.
yeah."
They can only go by like what the family tells them.
Yeah, yeah. And
Even though,
I saw her laying there, and everybody was there everybody was there kissing her on the face. I couldn't do it. I don't know why. It was gross because
I
she was dead. I couldn't do it. I just said, "Bye, mom." I said to her, "That's it." I said, "I love you," and that's it. That's all I said to her. I walked over.
Unfortunately, the first person I ever saw in a casket was my biological father, and I was 7 years old.
Well,
And I had told my mom, I'm like, that's not my dad. And she was like, why would you say that? I said, because my dad would never leave me. But I mean, 7 years old,
yeah,
you know,
you didn't know at the time.
animals. So I knew, about life and death. The fact that when, that happens, they don't come back. But, I kept saying it wasn't my dad.
Well,
And the even freakier part of
yeah,
that is
yeah.
there's a guy, I don't know if he's still alive, but there's a guy in Johnstown, which is not that far from me, that looks exactly like my father.
Oh, really?
Glasses,
Not every day you see that.
everything. And I've seen him so many times since my dad passed away in '85.
Yeah.
And it was just, they looked identical to, even like my dad had a slice in his nose.
Yeah.
In his nostril, and so did this guy.
So, what do you mean? You think it's not real? Your father really dies? That's him?
No, I mean, I know my dad passed away, but it was just eerie because I wanted to know, because
yeah.
They say everybody has a twin somewhere in the world, but it was just eerie seeing him, and I wasn't the only person that saw the guy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody went to the bar when I was looking at Franklin Sports, and they saw a guy look just like me. So he looked just exactly like me. And they went up and said, "Hey, white man, what's going on? Hey, what are you talking about?" And they came back to my job the next Monday. I was working in. And Dave, I swear I saw you when I said white man. That guy got mad. He said, "My name ain't white man. What are you talking about?" It's just he explained it. He looks just like the guy at Frank where he works with. Oh, really? So maybe we should meet him one day and you see if he looks like.
Wow.
That was weird.
That would definitely be super weird if you ended up in the same place and you saw the guy.
And then mix us up now. I'll take a day off and you can take my job and I'll come back the next day and take your we'll switch
that would be even funnier if he came home and said, "Hey Wayne, what's up?" Your brother
and he had beard like me, look like me, and act like me. Say, "Hey Wayne, what's up, man?"
I think your brother would like freaking lose his mind if that happened.
So two of us came home. We had the same hat on, the same beard and stuff, and we both came in.
I could just picture the look on Wayne's face.
And another thing, right? When my mama passed away, we always see her walk through the house. She had the Dunkin' Donuts shirt on. She's walking and said, "Hey, Mom, what's up?" And she disappeared into the wall and was gone. And then one day, I was up in my room, right? I was going to take a shower. My mom said to me, she said, "David, I want to talk to you after you're done with your shower." I came in, she was gone. She didn't talk to me. Probably I figured I was just thinking about it. Wayne said I must be thinking about it. That's why. That's why I heard her voice. I was thinking about it. That could happen, right, Sasha? You can think about something, you can hear him, right?
Well, see, that's with me. I mean, granted, I always think about lots of people.
Do you ever hear him talking to you?
Yeah. I've seen my dad, and he walked, I was like 13 years old. And on my room, I didn't have a door, I had a curtain because the dogs were always in and out of my room.
Yeah.
Well, I seen this flash, so I thought there was a fire.
Yeah.
So I seen the flash, it went down like this, and then nothing. Then it came back and was standing outside my curtain and walked through the curtain, and it was my dad standing there.
Would you say anything?
And I asked him, I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "Dad, what are you doing?" He's like, "I had to check to make sure you and your mom are okay."
Oh, he talked to you. That was good.
And Don, just as quick as he appeared, he was gone.
Well, but that was good. He talked to you and said, "Yeah, wow." So he's watching over you then.
Yeah.
That's cool. They thought you saw him again. That was nice.
And every once in a while, I'll be sitting here and like certain smells, like my stepdad, we'll be out hunting. Now we're in the middle of the woods, so there's no possible way that it would be some, like an actual person.
Yeah.
We'd be sitting there and smell my dad's cologne.
Wow, that's cool.
And I'd be like, "Dad, we're deer hunting. We don't need to be smelling your cologne. You're gonna be scaring the deer away." And it's the weirdest thing. Like I said, you're in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching for deer and watching the squirrels eat and the birds fly around. Yeah. And that's like somebody just sprayed it right in your face.
Oh, really? Wow. Not every day you smell that.
No.
But he's showing you that he's still there and watching over you, and you're still making sure you're safe and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know they come. Like my grandma, she took garlic tablets, and when she'd sweat, all you could smell was garlic. So every once in a while, I'll be sitting here and I'll just smell garlic like so strong that it burns my nose.
Oh wow!
I know it's my grandmother, but she don't say nothing. I'll just, I'll just sense them and like smells.
Hey,
Good morning, Big Matt. How are you
Big Matt.
doing?
Hey, Big Matt.
But yeah, it's weird. Like I told Wayne, I won't go in the graveyard at night.
I wouldn't go in the graveyard at all. I used to walk through one to get to it. My play baseball, went through there, and I said to my friend, I ain't going through that place. You got another place to go home? He goes, yeah, I'll show you. Kid showed me after that. I went through that area where he showed me to get to the ballpark. But at the time, it was near a cemetery. I used to walk through it, and my friend John said, what the hell are you walking through that for? We got a path we go through. Come on, I'll show you. So, all right. I went through that path afterwards. Got through the path and went to the ballpark. Because I didn't know the ballpark that well. They asked me to come down, but I don't know it that well. So I walked through the cemetery. My friend went, get out of there, man. What are you doing going through here? Want to chase you around the we're scared to go through there. You're brave. I go, no, I don't know what. I didn't know this ballpark there. So they showed me the path. So I took the path. I was happy. I said, huh?
Well, during vacation Bible school, we used to play hide and seek in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
And one night it was a full moon, and we were playing hide and seek in the graveyard.
That was what happened.
And all of a sudden, I just started hearing whispers.
Did you take off out of it?
It just puzzled me.
I would have ran. I wouldn't took off out and went out there and took off.
Well, when it happened, it was like almost time to leave, so we all left.
Yeah.
But even now, if I go in one at nighttime, all I can hear is whispers.
Oh, really?
And
what are they talking about you?
Not about. I can't understand what they're saying. It's just whispers.
They're probably saying, "Hey, what's she doing in here? Why she was leaving us alone?" Hey, they're probably saying like this.
There's a lot of kids buried in that cemetery.
Yeah. Maybe the kids are saying, "Why don't you leave us alone? We're trying to sleep." She
maybe.
That could be
people buried in that cemetery too.
Yeah, probably talking about why she come around. We hear her footsteps. She wanted to stay out of here. We want to sleep.
Yeah, probably. And it's weird because I used to watch Night of the Living Dead and
kind
of stuff when I was younger. And so, I mean, I didn't have nightmares over it. I mean, I've watched horror movies since I was a little kid.
So I like the best of Night Stalker. I used to watch that show all the time. Night Stalker and can't remember the Boros Carlos and
those. Oh, you gotta use the microwave.
A lot of old shows I used to watch. Like, I can't remember the name of them, but the Night Stalker was good.
Oh yeah, and then there was Doctor Who and the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. You know the Twilight Zone. Is it the Twilight Zone? Is it the guy who talked for the Twilight Zone? They never found his body. He disappeared. He just vanished. Couldn't believe that.
The Twilight Zone. And it's crazy. Like if you go back and you watch them old shows now.
Yeah.
It's like how was I even into this black and white show that made no sense?
No. Now you see all the people today. You see some of the people today. Not too many are alive, but when I saw that guy was alive, that guy was all old and stuff. He's walking around skinny and everything. Looks like one of them skeletons.
Yeah.
He's going like this. I said, what the hell is he doing? He's in the picture interviewing. He's on here when it's away. She must have some medical problem. When there's ladies in, he's in the chair going. What did he have before he went to the studio to talk to him? Then he calmed down and started talking. Well, you wave you around. I was only kidding around making people laugh. He says, that's all it was. So he sat there and talked to her and says, well, I don't got time. I don't got much time to live anyway. I got 3 days. I got a couple of weeks to live, he says. He told the lady on TV. So why don't you wave your arms before you leave, she says. But he, after a couple of weeks later, he died.
Yeah.
Went on TV to see everybody before he died. He was a funny guy too, man. Ronnie Dangerfield, you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take care of his body. That's why he died. All kinds of his organs gave out and he died. He was drinking, doing all that stuff. So. Remember Richard Pryor when he burned himself up in that, and then he ended up getting MS and died from it. He was in a wheelchair and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of them ended up.
Yeah, you know why he got MS? He opened his pores up by taking drugs, and it got right in his body and killed him. That's why he got it. If you don't take care of your body, diseases can get in and kill you. And he was in the drugs anyways.
Well, yeah, because when you do the hard stuff, it dwindles your immune system down. Yeah. Because it takes such a toll on your body.
Mm-hmm. My friend, when I used to know my friend Joe, he used to fall down a lot. I wonder why. What did you keep falling down for? He wouldn't tell me. And his wife said, well, he got medical problems. He walks and then he falls down. I said, oh, man, my gosh. Fell down the stairs one night. Fell down and got back up and walked away. Well, you some kind of clown from the circus. He came walking down the stairs and he rolled down the stairs and went boom, down the bottom. He goes, oh, that was fun. He got back and walked away. I said, the guy's got to be a clown from the circus. I said, I was at his house when he did it. Walked down, he said, boom. Got back up, walked away, go. So what's wrong with your husband? I don't know. Not wrong, he's healthy. One time he did that again. He fell, he tried to walk down the top. His stairs are safe because they got some padding on it.
Yeah.
He rolled down the stairs and he got bounced back up. Hi, Dave, how you doing? And he walked away. I said, what the hell's wrong with that guy? I did that. I'd be in the hospital right now. I went down my girlfriend. When I had my girlfriend, she had these stairs, my socks. I went down the stairs and I rolled my ass all the way down. Boom, 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 bang. And I was on the floor with my girlfriend running down. You all right? Oh, yeah. I used my socks to walk down the stairs. I should have put back on my sneakers. I rode all the way down the bottom of the stairs. I didn't get hurt. I didn't fucking run. I felt like I was riding the horse down. I had nothing to hold on to. I just let myself, because if you hold on to something, you might pull your arm out or something. Just let you fall. And I did. I didn't get hurt. I said, you better put your sneakers back on when you go down those stairs. I did. I know I did that again.
When I was a kid, I rode. I grew up in my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And we had stairs. Well, Dad put a door at the bottom of the stairs with a 2x4 across the one side. Well, I rode the laundry basket, got in the laundry basket, and rode it down the stairs. Hit that 2x4 with the basket, and then I went down the last 3 on my head because I was kicked right over out of the laundry.
You must be crazy back then.
Yeah, I did that a couple of times, but then I learned to leave my feet out of the laundry basket so I could stop myself when I hit that 2x4.
That must have been funny when you rolled down with a basket and hit the 2x4.
The freakiest thing that ever happened to me, my best friend and I, she lived up the street from me, and we went sleigh riding because they had this one big hill.
Yeah.
Well, there was an old well there.
Yeah.
And it had wood across it. And, we had gotten a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So we were all racing down this hill. Well, lo and behold, where I went down is where that well is. So me and my sled went down in the well.
Wow.
And I mean, I went under the water and everything.
So how'd you get out of there?
They pulled me out. and we had to hurry to get in the house. I mean, this was like wintertime. It was 0 degrees outside.
Yeah. You must have been soaked, man. You must have been cold.
Oh, I was freezing. I went in there and I was about hugging the wood stove.
I wouldn't blame you. I would have been too.
That was so freaky. It was so dark in there. That scared the crap out of me.
Wow, that was scary. Yeah. I wouldn't have been scared too.
Yeah, so needless to say, I'm like, no, we're not sleigh riding down this hill anymore. We'll go on the other hill that wasn't as big, but didn't have to worry about going down in the well.
Did you know that well was there?
Yeah, but
you thought you were going to make it, huh? You didn't think you were going to fall in it, huh?
Well, we had gotten a lot of snow.
And you don't know where you were, that's all. You thought you were in a clear spot, right? You thought you were in a clear spot to make it, right?
Well, yeah, but I never thought about going in it.
You thought you were going to go over
the way the snow was. It was banked like this. So in our reality, you should have slid right over top of it. Well, not me. I went in it.
You went in it and someone else went over it and you went in it.
That was like the freakiest thing that ever happened to me when I was a kid, because it wasn't really so much going in it, but it was so dark.
Oh yeah.
And it happened so quick, like you go down.
You were in water, you couldn't see what you were doing.
Yeah, there was no daylight. That's how far I went in. It was just pitch black.
So who found you? Who got you out? Who found you?
My friends pulled me out because we were all sleigh riding down this hill.
Oh, your friend pulled you out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Her brother and sister pulled me out because I couldn't.
You had a lot of people with you. They pulled you out, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, and then they're yelling to their mom, so get in there. And she gets me a towel, and then they went and grabbed me some clothes so I could get changed. But I was sitting there right by that wood stove. I would not move. I was freezing.
I wouldn't blame you. That was a scary thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you want to know what we used to do? We were younger. Me, Wayne, and my brother Gary. We used to slide down this hill, right? This was a big hill. There's a night we went on our sleds, and it was this dangerous intersection, right? So we went down there fast, and we went across the street and went on the other side. Cars were coming and shit. Anyway, we just started doing it all day long and shit, and then finally we gave up. We left my house. Let's get out of here. We're going to get hit. My mother was mad. She found out about it because someone knew her. She told me, your kids are crazy. We're sliding down the hill near Summer Street, going across the street. Traffic was coming and stuff. My mother said, I'm putting them sleds away, not using them anymore. You kids are crazy. She said, I'm not losing my 3 sons. Being stupid, she said. So yeah, doing that no more. We never did it again.
Well, we had the metal saucers too, and we would put ice skate wax on the bottom of the sled.
Did go well like hell if you do that.
Yeah, so the metal saucers, you'd freaking fly like the damn wind.
Like a saucer.
Yeah, because there was a pond across the street from my best friend's house. We'd go sleigh riding down in the middle of winter because we used to ice skate on it.
Yeah.
So we'd go down in the saucers and slide across the whole pond.
Yeah.
You know, and then we'd sit and put our ice skates on and then ice skate around, and then we'd drag our saucers and stuff back up the hill.
Well, it must have been fun, huh?
Yeah. And then the old sleds, with the metal runners on the bottom.
Yeah.
We used to do the same thing to those.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, we had a lot of fun.
We used to have cardboard boxes so we had nothing else. Man, I fall off that thing. Up there, I was on the ground, man. I was hurting, right? My brother flew off of it too. We got on his feet. You all right? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna die. So I went home and I rested. Next day I was fine and went up and did it again.
You could do it in a plastic.
Huh?
You could slide down in a plastic garbage bag so long as the snow.
I tried that one day. I went flying. I ain't gonna do that, man. I was down in a plastic bag and ripped apart and I went on my ass. And I was fucking all hurt. I never went down in a cardboard box again after I got hurt. It's just a plain ground. I didn't fall on no rocks. Plain old ground. It was a plain on no rocks around. Just moving down the hill. I fell off and I bounced. My body went boom, 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 boom. They took me to the hospital, get me checked. Was nothing wrong with me. He said, "Oh, just knocked the wind out of you, sir. What are you doing?" I said, "Went on a cardboard box down a snowy hill. You're crazy. You could have broke your back and stuff. But you're in good shape," he said. "Lucky you're in good shape. You just bruised your butt, but you'll be all right. You can go home."
Yeah.
And I said, my brother and my friends come over. Want to go to the car? I ain't going down that hill again. I'm not going down that hill. My butt still killed me from going down the way. You guys go by, and this kid, right, broke his 2 arms and his legs. One of my friends. Yeah, I didn't get no.
Wow.
He went way up in the air and went down. He went higher than I went and broke his 2 arms and legs, right? So I went over and visited him and said, "Damn, Dave, I should have listened to you. I shouldn't have went on the hill. I got my arms and legs broken, right?" I said, "Hey, you should have told you, man, that hill is bad." I said, "Don't go down the sled, you're better. You go down a cardboard box or a plastic bag, you're in trouble." He said, "What happened?" He asked me, "What happened to you when you got in the plastic bag?" That thing ripped apart. And I went right up in the air. I went boom right down the hill, and I rode down the hill. I was on the bottom of the hill, and I went like this. Oh, I'm all right. And before I had to walk up, I kind of had to sit down for a while. Then I got home. I was not like hurting when I was before, but I didn't do it no more. After that, I quit. I told them I ain't going out no more. And then all the kids, you know what the kids did afterwards? They went and got a sled. A sled, no more cardboard boxes. Their mom bought them a sled. You know? That was just,
Yeah, we used to have the old wooden toboggans too. Those were fun coming
yeah,
out.
yeah, they were. I liked them. I went on one of them. They're safe to use. They're good too. I like them.
They're a lot more fun than the old plastic ones because the 3 of us we'd get on to my sister and brother and
Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, I remember them. I saw this 3 kids do it. Hey, went down the hill. One kid fell off the back of it, right? And before he could fall, his sister reached back and grabbed him off. "Get back on here. You're not getting hurt." She grabbed him. So then his father put something on the back of it, like something to keep the kids in the back safe on it. He built something, right? And he built it. The kids didn't fall off anymore. They stayed on. He was smart. His father thought. I went in his garage. He built all these like all these sleds and stuff. And he had sleds where you couldn't fall off the sled. You'd be safe if you crash it. I don't know what happened to him. I said, what happens if your kids crash it and they can't get off? They're gonna be in trouble. He said, "No, they're not. I put rubber things on the thing when they bounce." I was laughing. He showed me put some rubber blades on it, and the rubber blades that they bounce and they bounce up in the air, they come back down and slide across the. He's smart. I tried that thing; it worked too. But he can do. That guy know how to build his things, man. I tell you, gosh, he was good at it. I used to go up to his garage all the time, and he was doing inventions and stuff, doing different things.
Yeah.
And he took the sled down himself. And he flipped up in the air. He fell off and he walked off. I ain't gonna say what he said, but he said, "You effing there, fuck."
Oh, I can imagine what he said.
And he took the sled, and I took the sled up, and I saw him. It was all broken and shit, and the things are hanging off it. "What the hell you do to it, man?" He goes, "I was riding inside for you. It's for your kids. You're heavy. You're a big, built-up guy. I ain't get hurt or not. I wouldn't. If I advise you not to do it no more. That's for your kids." And he never did it again. And let his kids play on it.
Do you remember the long plastic ones that had like the little brake handles on the side?
Oh yeah.
You could pull up, and half the time when you pulled them up, you ended up spinning around backwards. So when you're backwards, guess what? The brakes ain't working.
I saw that on a movie once. Jim Carrey was in it. He had the things going down the hill. He pulled the brake back and he flew off. And he goes, "Oh, I think I'm going to be killed." No, he did. He landed on top of a car, on someone on top of the SUV. He landed on. "Oh, now I'm going for a ride." And I said, "You get the hell off my car." She pulled over. "Get off." And he ran off and said, "Oh, sorry." She got to chase him around the car. I was laughing. That was a funny movie I saw.
Well, every time I pulled them, I'd spin around and go backwards down the freaking hill.
That's your funny times. You did a lot of things in your life. They make me laugh.
Yeah. Definitely did some crazy stuff.
When you're talking about that, when you were down the hill and you went in the ice and you went across and you ice skated after. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, I miss ice skating, but there's no way that I could do it now with my back.
There's no way I can do it either with my knees. So
I loved ice. We used to have a pond out here before the beavers messed all the property up. We
yeah,
had a pond, and I used to trap beavers out of there.
yeah.
But I literally walked from the house to the pond in my ice skates,
Really?
and it's not a close walk.
Yeah, but how did you do that?
I don't know. I just used to do
Were
it.
you a young kid at the time you did it?
Yeah, I was probably like 12.
Yeah, damn. How did you walk through? You must have good balance or something. Huh? How the hell you did that?
Back then I did, yeah. Now
Oh,
I
you
just
know what you probably did? You didn't think about it. You just did it. You could have wrecked your knees. I mean, your ankles. But you just walk down and can do it.
Yeah. I'd put my shoes around my neck and walk in the ice skates out to the pond.
Wow.
And my sister and brother would be like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" I said the skate part's sinking into the frickin' snow. What difference does it make?
I know. You know what you wanted to do, so you did it. You didn't think about it. You just did it. That's it.
Yeah, except your feet were cold by the time you got there.
Really?
Well, they're not, they were just
boots. They don't know they have no heat protection and no boots either.
well, no, because these were just like the old time leather ones. There was like no padding or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No padding. I mean, your feet must have been frozen when you got there.
Oh, it's weird. Like when I was a kid, my feet never got cold. We'd play outside all day. What used to get cold was my hands and my face.
Oh, that's it? Not your feet?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
No, because I'd always put a couple pairs of socks on, and then my mom used to crochet slippers.
Oh yeah, now I see why.
The slippers
Now I see why you didn't call it. You smart how to take care of your feet. That's why.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't. Like some of these people that think they can, travel all this distance in the snow.
I know campers. I know Tony and his dog Bruce, and I watch them all the time. He says you have to have the right equipment, right gear to go out camping. If you don't, you can freeze to death. You got to learn how to do things. He explained to everybody how to do it. Yeah, you got to have good food. You have to have right equipment, the right tent, and everything. He said. He told him.
Well, especially footwear, because guess what? Without your feet, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, because he uses Tony uses waterproof shoes and everything, and he knows what he's doing. I watch all the campsites, right? He's the number one camper, I think, from everybody. He knows what he's doing, and he told me once, right? This mother and son was in the snowstorm, right? They didn't prepare for it, so she told her son to go on and go get some help. They found it 2 days later, died in the snow. He froze to death. They didn't prepare for it. Tony said they didn't prepare for it. They came out there to walk through the place. A snowstorm came in. They didn't pay attention. They just went out and walked, and the snowstorm killed the mother, but the son lived. He went to get help, but they found it 2 days later, dead, froze to death. So.
Well, even here, I mean, they always say that you should have some type of emergency bag in your car with like some candles, with non-perishable food items, a blanket.
In case you get in trouble, you have it, would you?
Yeah.
That's what Tony told everybody else too. You got to have a backup. You got to know what you're doing. You got he said a lot of things on here. He told me. I learned a lot from him, man. His dog cracks me up, man. His name's Brucey. He got another one there, Porter Collies, right? And he has him. He goes, you can't leave them alone in the house because they can dig a hole and bite a hole right in the wall and chew the whole house up, take the wall out. but you can't. He told everybody you can't buy him. You have to have him with you all the time. He's a work dog, and he can't. He can get hot very easy. So I had to lay inside a real cold pond and get cooled off. I saw him on there laying in the pond. He goes, "Oh, here goes Brucey now. He's going to lay here. He's laying in the pond again." He said, "He really got him tamed, right? When he feeds him, he goes, wait." And then, till we can get, when he's doing his supper, he puts the dog's supper out there. Go ahead, you can eat the food. And he goes out and eats it.
Hey, banana.
Huh?
Bananas.
Oh.
I was well here. Hope I was well with you.
Banana. Oh. So what time did you get up this morning, Tasha? You early?
The first time I was up at 5.
I can't get up that early.
Then I had woke up at, I don't know, probably around 6. I'm like, no, I ain't getting up. And I went back to sleep till 7 something.
Supposed to go out to the store and get a couple of meals. I ain't moving my ass yet. I ain't waking up yet. I have my cup of tea. I just heat up a cup right now. I gotta all go. You see
Good morning, Wayne.
Here's the kind of tea I have, Tasha. A jasmine tea and stuff, and it was just another one.
Hey, Tasha, what's going on?
I was waiting for you to show up, Wayne.
We figured you were still snug as a bug in a rug.
Nah.
He's caught her up sleeping for a while. Now he just got up. Right?
The phone's ringing off. I was up a little last night doing something. I was talking to a friend of mine.
Wayne, did you get that done last night? You said you were going to
do? Well, he told me not to say anything about it right now.
Oh, I understand. I'm not talking about it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Not yet.
I'll be right back. I'm going to rinse this out.
Not yet. I didn't get it done yet. No. I'll tell you something in the private chat, right, Tasha?
Yeah.
Where is the private? You cut that out and give me the
so guess what? I had to go through and watch last night's stream so I could clip that freaking dude that came up.
Did you take it out?
Them tallywhackers.
Did you take it out?
Yeah, I clipped it, so it'll take a couple hours to process it, and then I'll have to go back in and watch it. But I'll have to watch it when I get home because I won't be able to watch it on my phone because I have it listed as private. And for whatever reason, half the time it don't let me see it. Hang on, I'll be right back, Wayne.
Shit.
Probably stay on another 15 minutes, then I gotta freaking crack 2 dozen hard-boiled eggs, and then gotta get ready to leave by noon.
Busy lady, huh?
Yeah, Well, we're going to Buffalo.
All right, so read the private chat I gave you. That's what he told me last night. You can't have that kind of language in there, and because they'll take it away if I get that way.
Yeah, well, you have the option to either monetize a video or not monetize it.
No, I mean, if I do get that way, my channel. I'm not sure yet. They said they have to keep it clean. The language has to be like a adult channel, but not adult, because if you're making it adult, they take more of the revenue away from you. But if they make it server friendly, then you get paid good. But if you don't, and they come and use languages or anything, they'll take it away. That's the rule.
Oh, yeah.
But if I chose to go that way.
You have to have a clean channel if you have monetization, monetize.
They said the channel, if I chose to go that way, I'm not sure yet, but man, I'm
Yeah, channel still. The channel is clean, ain't it, when you have people on there, right?
I mean, when again, all the things that there's a lot of people who get trolled
Okay.
and everything.
Yeah, you got to do it a certain way, or yeah.
I'm not a morning person, because I can't get on a live stream in the morning if I can't talk straight in the morning. I get forced.
Didn't have his coffee yet.
Didn't
have his coffee in the morning.
Well, I'll get that later, but I mean, I got allergies, and unfortunately, I can't talk good in the morning. I keep on getting people's emails in here. You sure this phone is mine?
Really?
I got this text the other day about you're getting savings at online for sales. I said, what the hell?
I get that all the time too.
It was on a text, David, not on the red. I said, what the hell? And then I got someone's appointment scheduled. I said, what the hell was that? What? And I blocked them. And I didn't get any more lately. I said, what the hell? Is TrackPhone doing something right? They give me someone's phone number? Or...
Yeah, that happened.
And I blocked the messages. I said, stop giving them to me. This is not who you think this is. Then the lady called me from a doctor's office. And she said, blah, blah, blah. I said, lady, who the hell are you? And she said, well, no. I said, this ain't her number. So hang up. She hung up.
Yeah.
I think the lady used to have that number or something, because they don't know. She don't have the phone anymore, or anything could have. She could have died. They didn't know. Anything could have happened. But I told her, stop calling me. I said, this is a T-shirt business. This is not someone's phone number. So stop calling me and stop texting me. So stop. Totally stop.
That happens a lot, Wayne. Because
I know, I told them straight out. I just lay it down to them.
if your phone number is like inactive for a while, then they take the phone number away.
Yeah, I know. My other phone number I had to change it. I had a guy, not the new number now, but I had a guy call me harassing. So I had to change the old number to a cell phone number. And lately, no one has a number now. But I had a guy call me, act like an idiot on it. I told him I want to break his head open. Stuff like that. That was years and years ago, not lately. Oh yeah, I got a hold of that Logus library yesterday. they said the Bible. I said that a lot of the stuff. There's a lot of things they said in the email about it,
Yeah.
and they said that I asked them about the Logos Library, and where the hell is that, man? These emails are crazy now. Now it's a lot of emails, and you have more from last night. What the heck?
Yeah.
Said I can said a lot of the stuff ain't used. They ain't copper. Here it is. Saves lives. Let's see, what did they say? Thank you. Emails received in your email. We'll search. She contact. So let's see what this is. Bugs are logos. You need a Fayetteville account. Do you have the Connect the World search? Close account. No, I don't want that. That's not what I asked. Let me go back. I want to use the Logos Live as my worship channel.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
But yeah, so hopefully I clipped enough for the live out last night that
Yeah, I hope so. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
well, yeah, because I'm trying to frickin' ban it, and my stupid cursor on my mouse just did whatever the hell it wanted to.
Yeah.
Sounded like something happened to me on the read stream that day. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were up there and it just went crazy, and it wouldn't even let me, do anything, and let them up there. And so, oh man.
No, like I said, I didn't mean to let him up there. I'm trying to frickin' ban him because he looked like frickin' Doctor Who.
No.
I tried to click the frickin' 3 dots and my cursor jumped and added them to the screen. And now here's this video running showing all these damn tallywhackers. And I don't get it because I had the guest must authenticate on, and this dude wasn't authenticated with anything.
The word how she puts her words, she makes me laugh.
I know, huh?
And I'm trying to come up as Steve, trying to come up as Nats, trying to come up as Big Matt. Tried to come up as Steve twice, the pleasure angler there.
Oh my gosh.
So you know damn well if I wouldn't have asked him, I'd have clicked it and let him up, and then there probably would have been some other sort of freaking tallywhacker videos slicing around. Freaking shit. I mean, why couldn't they show other things? Why does it have to be that part?
I don't know. Maybe they like him. I don't know. Maybe that girl is horny. She can't. That girl, the lady in Ukraine, UK, is horny for him. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. I know it wasn't the one that bugs you because they all showed me their face.
I know. I've seen that. Might have been recorded. I think that whole thing was rigged by YouTube. It looked like it was set up in a file. Seems weird. That thing was weird last night. It was like a film that was made up, and they put it in the damn system.
Yeah, it was a video playing. Like
Yeah, YouTube did it.
That's
YouTube had something to do with it.
It must have been because.
And the weird part is, the ones that came up, I banned them. And there's nothing in the StreamYard band list except the 4 that's been in there.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Seems odd. It seems very odd about that. But it was a clip of a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube put together and put it on you. Put it on YouTube.
Crazy day.
I'm glad you remembered because I forgot to remind you about them.
That was crazy though.
But yeah, so I don't know if they fully updated or not, but I'm trying to watch to see if that freaking dude pops up on me. Because I don't know if it's done processing or not.
I don't know. It's kind of stupid though.
Yeah.
Mind your own business. All of a sudden, this happened to you. It
And
happened to someone else too.
Yeah, well, some people have actually had a person with their damn tallywhacker out. A person. Not like what happened last night with that video. These have been actually people playing around with their damn, you know.
I know I've seen someone's channel do that.
It's happened to quite a few people.
And quite a few people lost their channels and banned it, took it down too.
That's why last night, as soon as we were done, I put the video on the live on private.
Yeah.
So that I could go back in and edit it and clip it out.
That's smart, Tasha, to do that. That was smart of you to do that.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to lose all them the 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
You want to lose
You know,
your
when I'm
channel?
trying to get my hours up.
Although lose all that, you don't need to do that.
Because right now I'm at 3870 right now of the 4,000.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot.
R1s. I think so. If not, it might be the one I took out and it's in the drawer.
How's Jamie doing today?
She's doing good.
Alive and kicking.
That's good.
Getting my bag packed for me because I still over here and I still got to freaking crack 2 dozen eggs yet.
Oh, gee.
Rain, yeah.
Eggs. All of them. Yeah, it was crazy last night how that video came up and all of a sudden he things he said. Oh my God. All the stuff he said out of his mouth last night.
Who?
That video. You heard what he said. Said some words, 2 racist words.
Oh yeah, when the space first showed.
Yeah.
No, this is yeah, and that dish over there. I'm checking to see if that's still processing.
Hope you got it out and got rid of it.
Well, like I said, it's still private, so nobody can watch it.
I'm sure you probably got it out of the probably you're still processing it.
But let's not get back to Buffalo. I can go through and re-edit it before I put it back up. Because a bunch of people shared it out. Net shared it out. Tuber Chat shared it out.
Oh wow, really?
So with it private, it's not going to show on their community page until I edit it and put it back on as public.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still processing.
I hope you got it out, Tasha. I really do.
One take shorts and sweats.
Hey, Bear, how you doing? That coat looks cute on you.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to shut it down so I can get ready to be out of here by noon.
All right, bye, Todd.
Okay, have a good day,
Great
all
day.
right?
Be seeing you live later, Wayne.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Tasha. Have a good
All right.
day.
I'll
You
probably
too.
show up to Tasha to see you. All right.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.
All right, guys, we'll catch you later. Have a great day. God bless. Much love.